Happy Friday to you all. We do have some rain to talk about, which is some good news after the relatively dry week that we've had here in Albuquerque. Unfortunately, I do believe that we here in Albuquerque only have about a maybe 10% chance at the very most to see a sprinkle of showers or even maybe a thunderstorm out there. And most of that, I think, is going to remain off to the east and northeast for our friends up near the Santa Fe area and even up towards Raton as well. And that's because, again, they have that severe threat today. It's a low 1 out of 5 threat, but it is still something to keep in mind as you go through the rest of your day. Outside of that, here in Albuquerque, unfortunately, it's all going to be about those hot temperatures topping off in the upper 90s and some spots still hitting that triple-digit mark in those hazy skies due to those wildfires down in the south and southwest. As we go to tomorrow, though, I do think that tomorrow is going to be a great day for the Taco Fest, as we don't really have any chance of rain for here in Albuquerque either, but a good rain chance does exist for our friends out to the east and even towards the southeast as well during those peak heating times of the day, those afternoon hours and even into those early dinner time hours as well. But we'll get a better rain chance as we get into the weekend, especially as our heat high continues to push further off to the east, closer to the east coast, really, as our big low pressure system that we've been tracking has now been able to move closer to the continental U.S. Notice how it moves further into our area. That's going to be what sparks up our rain chance as we go into next week. So we do have that elevated chance of some more shower and storm activity as we get through the rest of next week, which is good news. But at the same time, one thing to keep in mind is we do have flash flood threats to worry about because our soils are so dry. It won't be able to soak in that rain as much. So as we get into Monday, notice that that slight 2 out of 4 risk does move a little closer to the Albuquerque area, and even on Tuesday it does encompass Albuquerque. So something to keep in mind as you're traveling to and from work on your day on Tuesday. Elsewhere across the area, we're going to see a lot of the same sunshine, maybe a few pops of clouds and even some hazy skies, but temperatures again for the first day of summer going to be very warm out there today. Roswell at 101 and even Silver City at 95, but again, our best rain chance comes in over the weekend. Really about Sunday even into Monday is going to be a better chance for us across the state. Northern New Mexico, again, more sunshine and even some few pops of clouds and even some more of those hazier skies. Farmington has that red flag warning today again, and that's due to those gusty southwest winds bringing in a lot of that drier air. So again, with those dry fuels, you'll definitely want to take note of that as well. North Mountains, we're going to see a lot of the same upper 70s for temperatures, even up into the mid and upper 90s. So something to keep in mind as you go hiking today is the hot temperatures, and even out into Santa Fe, a small 10% chance of a shower today, but it's really all about that heat as we welcome in the first day of summer. East Mountains are going to be a lower 90s, so a little bit on the cooler side, but not too shabby out there. South Metro, upper 90s, and again, hazy skies. So if you have that smoke sensitivity, you may want to limit your time outside as you go through the rest of your day. And even here in Rio Rancho, notice that as we get into next week, those temperatures really start to take a dive once we really start introducing more of those rain chances. Look at that. Wednesday, 80 degrees with 60% chance of a shower or storm.